Hello, lovelies. So I was getting some pretty good messages, but um, I just want to remind you to learn how to take care of yourself, or make sure that you know how to take care of yourself, because there might be, certain situations, you know, in the future where you may need to, like. I was always worried about my ex leaving, even though I was the one paying like the majority of the bills anyway. I was always worried about my ex leaving and not having enough money. And it turns out that I have more than enough money. One, because he's gone and not spending money on shit that we didn't need. Um, but even without money that he would bring in, I would have to ask for it. But um, I was actually able to focus more on what I was doing at work and bringing in more commissions. When I was struggling and I was borrowing sometimes like $400 from my mom for bills when he was with me, I don't have to borrow any more money from my mom, because money is ebbing and flowing the way that it should in my life now, because of me walking away from that situation with my ex. And that's just one of the many things that, God blessed me with. And it's not that it was necessarily a blessing, it was me getting back to center. So I realized what I had to do to make things work for me and my son. So the message from me is to definitely be independent. Know how to make your own money. And you probably know how to make your own money. But yeah, like okay. Quick story time. Quick story. There's a girl at work, and she's in the same situation that I was, just nasty, narcissist, won't listen to me. I understand. I didn't listen to anybody either. Man, I would just love for her to because she's always talking about, like, how much she has to pay, like, for this and that. And she says that he puts money in for the bills, but I don't know, the money that she feels like she has to just put into this relationship for some reason is ridiculous. Like $300, $400, $500, $600 sometimes, that I hear her like just spouting off. And honestly, I trust her with a grain of salt, y'all. Like, I don't know if she's spitting like truth or not. I know that she's had a rough childhood, and she's only like 22 or something. So she's probably just had a rough life period. So like I said, I only trust what she says with a grain of salt. But I know that she's with a narcissist, and I know part of what she's saying is true, because I can see the similarities in how she acts now and how I used to act. Okay. And I can see that just stress on her face, and drained and tired. And I don't feel like that anymore, because I was able to cut that out of my life. And now money just flows to me. I'm not freaking rich by any means, but I have enough left in my paycheck at the end of the 2 weeks. I'm not really saving. I could, but I know that money's just gonna flow to me anyway. I know, because I know how to make money, so money's just gonna flow to me. That's just how it is. But I just want you guys to try to learn how to depend on yourselves. Not mom, not dad, not your significant other. Um, but also don't feel like you have to be that person to support other people all the time. Because that's a hard fucking job, man. Like, everybody putting that type of burden on you. No, 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 no. That's not your job. Everybody just needs to learn how to support themselves, first of all. Now, if you are in a relationship and your significant other wants to support you financially and you do something else, you bring something else into that relationship, perfect. If you guys have that worked out and you guys have communicated and that works for you, perfect. But always just have maybe something, that you're good at, that if for some reason something didn't work out, that you are able to continue life, I was going to say flow free. That you are just like life is just, able to continue to flow, is what I'm saying. Because you will be able to take care of yourself and your family even with, said person gone. It's just something to think about. Like I said, I was worried about it, and I don't have to be worried about it because I'm perfectly able to support myself and my family. So I know you guys are too. I'm talking to hopefully people right now that have already been through this, but if you haven't and you is this, maybe you're younger and this is something that you haven't thought about. Maybe this is something that your parents haven't talked to you about, or you're in a relationship or something and this is just something that you haven't thought about. I don't know, I'm just trying to help. So this is the message today. Try to be as independent as you can. Or just know that if you don't have to be independent, because you do have loving, successful relationships, just have that independence. Just to know that if things just didn't work out, that you could be that person and be there to step in for your family, okay? And you guys will be great. I know you will. I love you. Have a great day. Say please and thank you. Big changes are coming, y'all. Like, it's gonna just be amazing. And I wish you all the very best. Stay blessed. Please and thank you. I love you. Bye.